anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent. Hits one! Not offside that time. De Gea sends that a long way. Torreira floats one over. He's got options out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's found him in space! Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Bentancur. Valverde. And it's Cavani. Quick glance at goal. Ferran Torres displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hit long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Spain are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brings it forward, out to the right, back into the middle. Timely intervention. Valverde. A real chance to break, and it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cavani, a really good feat. Oh, real danger here. Going through. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Chance to shoot. He's gone for it! He's delivered all right! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Uruguay break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Jimenez concedes a free kick for that.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Laporte. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's Suarez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Cavani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Valverde. And here's Suarez. Oh, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He goes long. Defending of the desperate variety. Ferran Torres. And it's got through. It's a throw-in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Cavani. Ferran Torres. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, one sport, half of football, it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Uruguay, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half.
Uruguay going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Merino. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jimenez. Torreira. Valverde. And Fran can hoist it clear. And he's straight offside. So here comes a substitution. Keeper sends it forward. Merino. Ferran Torres. And once more they can't get through.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Juan Fran. Ferran Torres. And help's available out wide. Ferran Torres. Goes for goal! It's there! And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
But there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Juan Fran. Rodri drives it forward. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. Valverde. And it's Cavani. Rodri. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's got away. Just brushed off the ball there. Referee has just said play on. Hoists it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has he picked him out? Well, they can break here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Somehow it stayed out. Cavani has pinged one through here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes. Fabian Ruiz plays it out to the flank. Tries to dink it in. Laporte does well to read it and intercepts. Ferran Torres. Valverde with a long pass.
Uruguay merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. Bentancur. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Uruguay are making a change now. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Uruguay take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Uruguay need to hold on for a few more moments. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Uruguay win it by the own goal. Almost nothing. Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity. This looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tottenham have the league's best defensive record. Reguilon drives it forward. Gets good distance on it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Well, talking about a captain taking control and casting his influence on a game, you really can't do it any better. It was a majestic finish to light up the opening to this contest. The tone's been set. More of the same, please.
Oh, that is a bit special. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ronaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Varane does well there, alert. Decent-looking ball. He's gone for it! He scored! They have come roaring back! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Arsenal have turned this home of theirs into a fortress. 5 successive wins here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Gets it upfield. And here's Sissoko. He's through the middle. Chance! Oh, another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Good. It's Son Heung-min! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Tottenham go into the lead. Mbappe. Mbappe! That intervention was very necessary. Arsenal came into this game off a rampant performance last time. Mood is good. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? Crystal! Arsenal are level.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Reguilon puts it into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. There are a few waiting for it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Keeper sends it forward. Foyt. Forward it goes. Over to the left. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rice gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now.
Up he gets! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. You can't question the finishing in this
Skip. Oh, a definite foul there. Rice. Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Arsenal playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the action has already resumed here. Tottenham are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
He's through, now is he in? Good idea, just poorly executed. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Rice gets it away. Battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's through. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ronaldo, who has made his impact already. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Son Heung-min. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Son Heung-min. Skip. Foyt. Now it's Kane. Good clearance and very necessary. Has gone out. So here comes a substitution. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuts it out. De Bruyne looks to dink one in, and now they can launch a counter. Mbappe has a goal! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another big chance that gets away.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Sissoko desperately wants to get on the end of this. Oh, that's neat. And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Kane! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Kane clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's Son Heung-min. Tottenham cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, look.
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. The action has already started. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Liverpool have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Hoists it high. Ball through, needs to be good here. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That is as far as they're going to go. And the weighted pass. That'll be a throw-in. Varane drives it forward. Gets it, and now what? Has to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. Arsenal clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time. Jones plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Mbappe. Big chance! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Arsenal break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Robertson.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That's a decent ball. Mbappe! Wagner. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Neymar. He's gone for it! Cleared away. Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Alexander-Arnold is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Sibela hanya
Gomez tries to clear. Jones. That's a promising ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice. Messi. And Messi! Hoists it forward. And it's Neymar. It's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That carried quite a threat. Wagner, and it's played forward. It's got through to him. Rafael Varane. Arsenal leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Lobs it in gently. Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Keeper's ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Decent attempt. Robertson. Fernandinho. Sterling. He's had a shot! It's a goal!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was a given. It always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fernandinho. Sterling gets it out to the wing. The first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Already up and running for the second half. He gets past his man. Mbappe. Chance to break. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jones. Fernandinho. Robertson. Plays it over to the other flank. Jones. And here's Sterling. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So here comes the substitution. It's going to be a double change then. He's played him through. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Fernandinho. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Rice. And the shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Arsenal go into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Elliott. It could be in here. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Yeah.
Just brushed off the ball there. Over to the left. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Shoots! In it goes! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in a good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position where they didn't see him on. It's really crafty business now.
Arsenal 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's picked him out. Could be a hit one! Gomez is there, and he can get that clear. Surely! Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Sterling. And here's Sterling. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. And here's Sterling. Varane battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is extended. extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Now this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. The changes then in quick succession. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. But that's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Robertson. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Saved. It's good keeping.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
So will they make it count again? And he's there to clear it. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Messi. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Donnarumma gets it upfield.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Elliott plays it out to the flank. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Quick ball forward. Messi goes long. It's the through ball. Just hits one! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. It just hasn't stopped working.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson, and it's Sterling. Alexander-Arnold tries to stroke it through. Now it's Messi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Jones, forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And that's it. Arsenal enjoy their perfect day.